Hello there. If Libra is your sun, moon, or rising, then this reading is for you. My name is Mel, and we are going to look into the energies for the month of February. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what does not. For more personal readings, you can book me. Links are in the description box. On y va? Let's get started. So, your first card is your angel number for the month of February, and that is 1 or 11. Awaken. This card is already showing you that huge transformations are their way during the month of February. I am getting that there will be a moment that you will be aligning with your values in order to actually get to your goals. And yeah, things are in movement. Things are opening up. For those who thought that they were somehow a little bit stuck, February will be actually opening up that energy and allowing you to move further. And well, I'm seeing like gliding into whatever it is that you want. The tarot card for the month is that of the Wheel of Fortune. That is your overall energy of the month. So the Wheel of Fortune is always in motion. Basically, it's going to be a month where you will be going through a lot of situations, a lot of moments where you will have this aha moment, or where you will actually will even look back at some of those perhaps karmic elements that you still are holding on to, those of which you will actually awaken to and actually be able to let go of in February. As you do hold the keys to your own future. And as this wheel spins, it will remind you that life is in a constant flow of changes and cycles. And February will be a bit different in that aspect, that it will be more of a transformational cycle. So it's actually really time to harness the power of that transformation and that potential for renewal that actually will come along with awakening. Whether you're facing new opportunities or challenges, the energy of February will encourage you to adapt or find balance in order to get to where you want to be. Let's have a look at the other cards. Commit. So for some of you, this is already a clear sign that if you are intending on doing things and certain aspects in your life are not really flowing, Spirit is telling me, like, keep on going and commit to what it is that you really want in life. Commit to the aspects of what actually is in alignment with what you value and what you desire. We also got the card of gratitude here, and when we talk about getting to certain points in our lives or wanting to achieve certain things in our lives, this always comes along with a certain energy of gratitude. What I mean with this is that Spirit is asking you to actually embark into that energy of gratitude and perhaps embody that sense of being grateful and acknowledging that aspect, even if it's just little, but you are going to be able to make greater steps, bigger changes, once you actually also embody that sense of being grateful for what is happening, being grateful for the eye openers that will be coming for you during the month of February, because basically they will be in such a way that you will actually have this sense of acknowledgement. We've got the sage also, wisdom, purification, and harmony. So basically, this actually just flows into that sense of gratitude where, you know, when we're using sage also, it's like we're clearing out a space in order for a nice, livable environment, or to expel certain elements that are no longer wanted. And in this sense, it is also coming from a point of being more grateful for the things that you do have than actually looking on the things that you might not be having at the moment, so that we can actually balance out that energy, and maybe even shove it more to like, gosh, I'm actually in a good space here. Everything's going to flow, everything will work out, because we do have the Wheel of Fortune here. But for some of you, it might be a little bit of a rough awakening. But for some of you, these will more be little outbursts of awakenings. And when we're dealing with those little outbursts of awakenings, there is a sense of needing to, or wanting to, express some gratitude, or needing to clear out the energy that has been, in order to be able to actually open up for new energy to come in. We've got summer, expansion, growth. So a lot of people amongst you will actually be experiencing a huge expansion, a huge sense of growth here. This could be on a more spiritual level, that you just sense that things are shifting, and not only within your own space, but you also see it outside in your community, that things are shifting more. People are coming more into a sense of gratitude, sense of love, sense of togetherness, where you basically are finding, how can I say it, your team, you know, and that being together and that togetherness is actually also going to create this huge sense of feeling oneness. I'm getting, well, possibly that's maybe also the reason why we're seeing those ones that I'm getting through, that we are going to be feeling more as one, and also helping each other more. So this commitment here that we have, or committing, might be just committing to what we have around us, to our surroundings, and committing in that sense of wanting to help, wanting to be, and just feeling this sense of happiness and luck of what we actually do still have. So what I'm getting here with this one is tension. So basically, there will be some tension for some of you. I mean, awakening can be sometimes quite harsh or rude even, to the point that, you know, you might have some friction or some tension going on, or a slight unwillingness to actually leave the past behind and to actually enter into that new energy of gratitude and love. And basically what I'm seeing here, because I'm really getting that this is more on a spiritual level than that it is actually on a material level, but that you just have this thing, like these changes that are coming is actually also a huge change that can imply on your destiny, on really what is going to happen next in your journey of life, you know. And I do get with this tension that it also has a lot to do with possible relationships, connections with other people. As we see here, we've got the 7th house of relationships. So basically what I am getting is that for a few amongst you, you will have a rude awakening when it comes to unhealthy relationships. Situations that actually are no longer serving you are going to actually show themselves in maybe a much harsher or rougher way, in that sense that you will actually have this moment of, I need to step away and I need to choose me in order to actually regain my health, my sense of joy. And that basically also goes around with this sage element. So for a few of you, it will be literally being an aspect of cutting the cords and actually basically like saging yourself for that sense of joy. Anyhow, okay, I have got here share the gift. So I do feel that for a lot of people, like I said, this is more or less, well, more or less, more than less, actually going about a spiritual awakening, an awakening to what your gifts are, or you have already been working on some of your spiritual gifts and you were hesitant, but February is going to push you into that direction, and you are going to actually explore and it's basically, with that exploration, you are going to learn about yourself, and you are going to learn about what you value and how you want to express or bring that actually into the world. So basically, what Spirit is telling me for some of you is don't hold back and just show yourself, share yourself with the world. There are people around that actually really want to hear, see, perhaps even feel you. I mean, it could be if you're making clothing, we're gonna feel you, but it's just like, share your gifts. Don't keep it to yourself. The world wants to see you. I'm getting. So I'm getting here also protection. So you're protected from deceit and from situations that no longer serve you, because this is actually just reflecting back to that element of the relationship that I was talking about. But this could also be reflecting to jobs or situations between people, is that you are divinely protected, but you also have to remember that you hold the key to your future. So basically, you are going to get a little bit of an awakening when it comes to deceit here. When it comes to a moment that you realize, like, oh, shoot, yeah, okay, well, what am I going to do? Am I going to leave it like this, the situation, and just let it go and allow it to happen over and over and over again? Or am I going to say, okay, I'm actually going to align with my values at this time, and I'm saying no. This is an ending. We're stopping here. I'm no longer allowing this energy to flow around me, in my house. It's basically like breaking a karmic cycle, and then we get that wheel of fortune. It turns around, and those are the karmic life cycles. You've got good moments, you've got bad moments, but we can also get stuck in karmic cycles. And in February, you are going to get a nice, great awakening when it comes to those cycles. This is not for everybody, but for some of you, you will you will have to make a harsh decision when it comes to certain relationships, because you can be protected, but how long does it protect your mental state? How long does it protect your joy? How long are you happy when you know you're being deceived? So basically, there is a guidance here in February, and in February it could be that some of you even will only find out in February that there is some kind of deceit going on around them, and you will be guided to make a decision, and that decision is completely yours. Like I said, it's the wheel of fortune. It's a karmic wheel. You decide to stay in it, you stay in it. You don't want to stay in it, you step out of it, and you create a new opening. a new route to a new possibility in life. And that often also has to do with creating a possibility to actually return back to that self-love, return back to actually living in accordance with your own values. Let's have a look at the next card. Yeah, moving up. So it's for a few people, this is really a huge wake-up call that will be happening in February, where you will actually leave some parts of the past behind you and you will be able to move up. Now, for some people here, I do feel that there is a sense with the commit card and the growth and harmony and tension, is that I do get for some people, February will be also an opening to create something new or to receive something new. And I'm getting like work. If you've been working for a while, trying to find something, and like I said, with the tension card, things were not really coming to plan, stay committed to what you want to do and where you want to go, because things are moving up for you. And possibly in February, a door will open, a door that is in full alignment with who you are. Always very important, full alignment with who you are. Also here for relationships. This is more of a warning card than a card to say like, oh, love is coming in. But this is like there are partnerships and relationships that will be coming to form in February. Now, for some of them, these are going to be really nice. You have the summer card here, and it's going to be a really nice one. And for some, you will be willing to commit because you've surpassed those karmic cycles, and you've gone through that sense of awakening, and you know, like, okay, this is correct. I am moving up here. But for some of you, I do feel that this is a card where, or else you have to look out for some red flags here, or this is more specific for a few amongst you. You will be walking out of your relationship because you know that it no longer serves you. Why? Because it's not healthy. It's not because it's no more fun, but it basically, for those that I'm really reaching to, it has to do with really unhealthy relationships that are really putting you down, not making you happy. And that is where you will have this awakening and say like, yeah, well, it's time, you know, it's truly time to let go. Movement, you know, see, you're going to make a good progress if you're able to overcome. And that overcoming is, again, overcoming any blockages, any difficulties, or any fears that you might be experiencing. Because when things actually open up to you and you get a completely new energy flowing into your life, it can actually express itself as feelings of fear, of not really knowing how to deal with everything, because it's just so tangible, but it's also a little bit eerie because you don't know what it is. You know, if you know what your future is, and the whole road is paved already, and you basically know that tomorrow's B, C, D, you know, everything's going according to plan, and then all of a sudden all those plans just totally collapse, and you actually have no view of what your future entails. This is what happens. That's a rude awakening. And that is what will happen for some of you, is that you will basically not really have a clear view of what the future will give. And that's why Spirit is telling you that remain in that sense of gratitude and commit to that, to the things that really hold most value for you. So that you can expand and grow and feel through this journey, actually. So magic, yeah, you've got the power, you know. Use your magic to attract what you want into life. Sky's the limit. So basically, when I'm seeing this card, this is literally telling me like, have faith. Have faith in what you want. Have faith in what you believe. Have faith in what your values are. Have faith in the path that you're on. It is not, like I said, with this Wheel of Fortune, life goes around and around in cycles, and you've got very good moments, you got very lousy moments, but you always have to remember that you really have magic. We can create our own reality. We can change things whenever we want to, because we have the freedom of choice. And I think when we're speaking about that magic, then it's also like, again, holding the key to your future, knowing that if you commit to something and you go for it for 300%, and you say like, okay, this is what I want, and you're all in it, and you know that your fears are like non-existent, that's what happens. And it's like making choices, putting in your love into that whole aspect of your being, and then you will see things really truly unfold. Let's have a look at the next card. Wisdom. Insight into the nature of physical objects gives you foresight. So basically, this is already telling me also, and this is more for some of you that I spoke of about to share the gifts, that some of you are really busy with more metaphysical stuff. And basically, it is telling me that if you are having any interest in those things, please follow that path. It is truly for you. What I'm also getting here is, and that is for, well, basically, I would say for everybody, is that your judgment. Use your best judgment when you are going through certain things. Connect with your inner voice, connect with your higher self, and try to figure out what is working for you and what is not working for you. Basically, the whole month of February will be literally an energy of what works for me, what doesn't work for me. And for some of you, it will be more of a rude pull out of the things that don't work for you anymore. But for others, it will be literally just deciding on certain elements in their life where they're just, well, basically fed up with it and have this thing like, well, no, I want to do it differently. This could go from work to relationships. I do feel that the relationship energy is quite big here. So basically, that is an aspect within February that will play out for some of you. But basically what I'm seeing is that once you're going through that transformation, you're also going through a huge cleansing ritual. And it's like this element of a passing through. And then for some of you also here, bright ideas, innovative and new inspiration. Take action on your ideas. I guess that actually aligns with the commit. I think that for a lot of you, this Wheel of Fortune is literally the Wheel of Fortune, and that if you have any ideas or things that you want to create, in February, those doors will be opening for you. Release the fears is what I'm getting. Just commit to what you want to do, to what you want to create. If you have these amazing ideas or these really outer world ideas, you know, this, you would say like people would think I'm like a little bit bonkers, but no, it's literally telling you like it's the time. It's the time to come out with the crazy stuff, with the fun stuff, with the stuff that people would not expect you to come out with. It's like the Aquarius energy is very much alive, even for you. And I know that most of the Libras are quite balanced out here, and basically this month, the month of February, will probably bring you a little bit out of balance, and for some people it will actually tip you over a little bit in order for you to actually just go for it. It's just like taking that giant leap of faith. Let's have a look at the tarot. Oops, Libra. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, the Lovers, the Star, and then the Fool energy and the Fool card. So basically, like I said, take a leap of faith. The Fool showed itself. So basically, for some of you, it will be a completely new beginning. I do see with the Queen of Wands that there is a need for a lot of groundedness, sturdiness. For some of you, you will just have that feeling already, and you will be able to just say like, okay, this and this and this. Sorry, I said the Queen of Swords. No, it's not the Queen of Swords. It's Justice. My bad, it's Justice. I saw the sword and I directly thought about the Queen of Swords. But Justice card is also a little bit about cutting through truths, honesty. For some of you, and this is what I'm getting for a few of you, this could mean that if you are in some legal situation, you will be standing your ground and eventually even coming out quite well. This could also be a legal battle surrounding a love situation. So this could also be about a divorce or a settlement or anything. But looking at the cards, this actually does look quite well. It also has to do, the Justice card also has to do about being honest with yourself. And when I'm talking about being honest with yourself, it's literally don't lie to yourself. Don't get this element in your head like, oh no, things are going to change, or this person will change, or the situation will change. If the situation hasn't changed by now, it might not. And then it's time for you to actually take charge of what you really want to do. And that is what the Justice card is telling you. Be grounded. Know what you want in heart, in soul, in fire, and just go for it, you know? But be honest about your own values. I mean, if you are crossing your own values, then you cannot expect other people to value you. So you have to find that perfect balance for yourself, where you know that this is your truth. I stand in my truth. And from the moment that I stand in my truth, that's the moment where I can be actually, well, the Justice card, you know, plus then the Queen of Wands, because I know what my values are, I know where I'm standing, I am grounded, I am strong, and I can actually take the next steps to my next experience or journey. I also see for the Lovers card, I got the Lovers card here, so there is a possibility, like I said during the reading, of some people actually coming into a loving energy. This also has to do with actually also coming together. So basically, there is a sense of love, of making choices, because this is also a card of making choices. And then you have, of course, again, the Justice card. So there will be choices to be made. This could be a karmic relationship. This could just also be about, just like deciding that you want to be in a relationship with somebody. The Star card is about hope. It's also the Aquarius card. So when I was talking about this whole Aquarius energy when it came to ideas and bringing things to fruition, there is a clear message here, and that is just telling you, like, you can go for it. You can have your dreams and wishes can come true. You do have the Wheel of Fortune. So for many of you, a lot of good things are going to transpire during the month of February. So that does not mean that you are going through a rude awakening. There will be certain awakenings, but it will be much softer. And yeah, that means that for a lot of you, there will be a leap of faith and a start of a new beginning. Things that transpired and that you actually eventually decided, like, okay, this is what I want, you know? And this is whether you're facing new opportunities or challenges. You know, this energy in February will encourage you to adopt and find balance. And you will discover how to align with the rhythm of your destiny and embrace the changes that are coming your way, and that are guiding you towards growth and deeper understanding of yourself. That was it for today, and thank you for watching me. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and give me a follow and a like. You can also book me for readings via the links down below in the description box. Do know that I will never reach out to anyone to sell any readings. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye.